Oh yeah, baby, we are back with another workout video. Wow, look at my body compared from back a few months ago to now. So I hope you guys are all doing well, man. Today we're going to be starting off doing some reps of the dumbbell. This is the first thing that I always start off with working out. But before I work out, obviously I have to eat because you need a little bit of protein. You need some energy as well. So in some cases, if I don't feel good or I'm not in the mood, I take an energy bar. But I do anywhere between 20 to 30 reps, 8 arms. So in this case, 10 on the left, and then just now I will show you 10 on the right. And I love these, man. Honestly, I'm really considering buying more equipment. I want to get one of those bars where you use both of your arms, if that makes sense. I want one of those things. I'll either make something homemade or I just buy it straight off, but I want something as well for my shoulders, like pull-ups, if that makes any sense. It's called a pull-up bar, which if you guys know where I could buy one for a good price, but I don't want no cheap generic one. I just want one that's good quality. But yeah, these reps are really nice and they're super intense because after a few reps you already start feeling like, oh shit, this stuff is getting intense. So after that I take a break for a minute, and this is also one of my favorite things. This is an elastic band. What this does basically is it makes your shoulders wider, and it's great for the arms in general. It looks very stupid, but trust me, this is the way to do it. And this is one of many ways you can do it, but I like to focus on my arms, triceps, biceps, and shoulders. That is what I mainly and mostly focus on. I do some other stuff outside of the physical work and stuff. So like with the gym workouts, I also have my cardio that I like to do, which I'll show you at the end as well. I do that every time before I end it. What I did not include in this video was me doing like I did actually do push-ups, but I just didn't include like some things I would normally do because my asshole was burning because I had too much fiber. So anyways, after that we drink a nice pint of water. This is something I always have when I work out, before I work out, after I work out. It's a nice refreshing pint of water. I basically kicked all the sodas in my diet and just only water. Once in a while a smoothie. But anyways, we continue with the lifting weights, and you can see your boy is sweating his ass off. Not to mention it's so goddamn warm in this barn right now as I'm recording. So we do the other arm for just a few more extra, and after that, when it starts really to hurt a little bit, that's when you know you're doing a very phenomenal good job. I love these so much. Super easy, and thank you for all the compliments on the last one we did. Anyways, after that is it's time for my push-ups. Push-ups are great. I mean, you can see the muscles are going. Oh, what can I say, man? I love push-ups so much. Also very fucking intense. Don't goddamn underestimate it. I think I did like 10 or 15 in this one. I can do anywhere between 15 and 35, 40. It depends on what mood I am in, obviously. But I wasn't able to work out for a few days because I was injured for a bit. But after that, the planking started. Now, planking I do also every time for anywhere between 20 to 50 seconds. This is the worst one, arguably, out of the entire thing that I do because planking is phenomenal for weight loss, belly fat, and for abs as well. It hurts. It really, really hurts. So that's why I do it. I think I did it for like, I don't know, 30 seconds maybe in this clip. I do not really know. But yeah, the barn is a mess. Do excuse me. Well, I don't really care, to be honest. And after that, shit hurts. So then this one. Oh my god. This one is phenomenal. Yet again, one of these bands. I like to start off with a small one first, and then I like to start off with this one. Now, this one is probably the best one. I do this one the least amount of reps because this one is painful after a while. Because the thing is, you mustn't overdo your reps as well, because that's just how you cause injuries, and it's not as effective. So I do anywhere with this one between 10 and 20 every time. This one's great because of its short length, meaning that you can have a shorter distance, but it's a more intense one. I mean, you can see slowly in and out. And after that, your boy's got to just loosen up the arms because the shit hurts. You know, that's just the truth. You know, you just got to loosen up the muscles. And then before we end it, we obviously just do some extra reps of the lifting weights. I think these are called curling weights, if that makes any sense, the way I do it. And thank you for all the compliments and teaching me a few months back ago when I first did my workout video, because I was new to the community, that this is the way to do it. And then we ended with a few extra ones on the right arm. I know that my posture probably isn't the best, but this is the most comfortable way for me, if that makes any sense. You gotta make your body as still as possible, otherwise it's pretty non-effective doing all of these reps. Very nice. And after that I have another pint of glass. I drank the previous one, so I had to refill it because I was so thirsty, and it's quite intense. And before I end it, I like to do a little bit of cardio on the end. Normally I do run-ups as well, but I thought I'd just do some jumping ropes. When jumping ropes, I sometimes do anywhere between 50 and 100 jumps, but the thing is, when I jump, I always have to feel like I need to poop, so that's why I only did like 25. So let me explain to you the rest in this video. Wow, that was without a doubt probably one of the nicest workouts I've done in a week time. The reason I hadn't worked out in a week, I got injured on my arm. I sprained it a few days ago doing some heavy physique work on the farm, but wow, this was nice. So yes, I know a lot of you will look at me and think, you got a dad body. Listen, I'm trying to work on it still. I know it's been about 4 or 5 months since I worked out, but about 3 months ago I bought all this extra equipment because I didn't just want to do arms, I wanted to do physio, but I also wanted to increase my overall performance of my body. So I want to buy some extra equipment. I just do not know what necessarily. Fucking pigeon. I want to buy a steel bar. You know the one you do both your arms at the same time? I'm gonna buy more of these. They're just really, really expensive. It used to be 20 bucks for a whole set. They're now like triple the price, which is insane. But here's the thing with cheap generic stuff in general, it doesn't last long, and unfortunately that's what I found out. The elastic band that I bought, $5 for 3 of them. You got light, medium and heavy. I like to start off with the light one just to get into the rhythm. Medium I can't use now because it's broken. The elastic band broke a very long time ago, a few weeks ago when I did my workout upstairs in my bedroom. And the heavy one is really for the short one. The heavy one fucking hurts. Because it's so short, you get more intensity, which means you get more result. Now here's another thing, I do not work out every single day, and it's got its reasons for it, because for me, if I work out every day, I get bored simply. Second of all, I need to give my body a rest. If I work out like this, for example, I gotta give my body a rest until tomorrow, and then tomorrow I can work out again. I have my days on and off when it comes to working out. You see, I'm not always in the mood for workouts. Sometimes I'm mentally not in the mood, and I'm like, you know what, I can't be fucking arsed. So if I do not work out, for instance, what I do try and do is track my calories every day. I try to stay under 1200 calories a day. So what food I mostly avoid is high fat food. I try to avoid as many products with like oil and shit, like grapeseed oil, all that other stuff. Oil isn't necessarily bad, but too much of certain type of oil isn't the greatest for your body because it's fattening. And saturated fat as well, I try to avoid. But like after this workout, I'll probably have something like cottage cheese, because it's also very important when you've done your workout and you're done with it that you recoup your body basically. So in this case, I need some form of protein. I felt like we should record more in here, and also a lot of you also asked like, hey, what's the body update looking like? Look, I know I don't have the greatest body in the world. My face makes up for it, I suppose, and I got a nice ass. How I do not know. I've never worked for my ass. I just got a fat ass. Yeah, that's all I can say. I've never trained for it. I guess eating all that food throughout the years did me wonders. But I'm also somebody who doesn't really care necessarily about losing weight, because I don't necessarily mind the weight I'm at right now, to be honest. I actually like my face the way it is. I mean, everyone's got their, you know, angles where you don't look great. Who gives a shit? As long as you're happy with your own body, why the fuck would you care about anyone else's opinion? If someone calls me fat, I just don't care. I'm not being ignorant, I don't care about when somebody calls me fat or ugly, because I know inside I'm fabulous. You just hating on me because I'm really, really pretty. Okay, I'm being weird now, but you get the point. I just have fun with this workout thing. I'm not on a diet for anyone wondering, but it's carbs as well. You know, I look at carbs as well, like pasta and shit like that. I avoid as much as I can, because it's high in carbs, and it's also fucking high in calories. 100 grams of pasta, I mean, don't ask me who the fuck eats 100 grams of pasta. That's not much at all. That's like a small portion. That's 350 calories alone. I mean, Jesus Christ, that's 1/4 of what I try to have in a day. I have breakfast and lunch I normally skip. I don't do fasting, but like I have my breakfast anywhere between 10 a.m. and then I'll eat the next meal around 3 or 4. It depends on if I have to make a mukbang for the day, because if I have to make a mukbang, I go ahead and work out, and I just simply drink water throughout the day. And then after I've done my mukbang, I stuff myself up a little bit more so I don't have to eat breakfast, because sometimes I eat extra on purpose in the night so I don't have to eat breakfast, so I can just get out of bed and get my stuff done. But yeah, you should enjoy working out, man. You mustn't look at others and think, oh, I want that type of physique body or this and that. I am doing what I feel like, and yes, your boy's got a tan line. Do what you feel like, man. Yeah, like I said, you know, mustn't look at others and think, oh, I want that physique. Because let me tell you something, right? All these bodybuilders, majority of these guys you probably follow on Instagram or see, they're not natural, man. It's all fake. It's like people with BBLs and shit like that. You can just instantly tell this is fake as fuck. Not in a million years can you have muscles the size of a kettlebell. It's not realistic naturally. It doesn't work like that. Maybe, but then it takes so long. You have to have such a strict diet. You have to... I ain't doing all of that shit, man. I'm enjoying my workout. I like to gain muscle, lose a little bit of belly fat. That's why, like I said, I stay under certain calories. Foods that are high in calories, I do not simply eat. I have my bread. I mean, I'm a Dutch person. I gotta have my fucking bread with some cheese. I mean, a slice of cheese is 100 calories alone. Bro, I searched it up. 33 grams of a sliced piece of cheese is 110 calories, 10 grams of fat, depending on which one you get. The one I get, 110 calories, 10 grams of fat, but you get 11 grams of protein in one slice, which is not bad macros, I suppose. If you want to bulk, cheese is really good. But thank you so much for watching, and I definitely will do these videos once in a while, and then I'll update you on my body. I do feel and believe, and I feel stronger, if that makes any sense. I definitely feel physique and more beautiful than I was a few months back ago. I'm very glad I made the decision to work out. It's just so much fun. It takes me off of certain stuff that's going on in my life in the background, and in general it's just awesome seeing how you're rewarding yourself. You know, it's also self-discipline. Like, people also often ask me, yo bro, how do I do this? It's fucking discipline. It's just pure discipline. You've got to be disciplined enough. If you want something, you go for it. If you want to be a millionaire, you have to be disciplined enough to become a millionaire. No, I'm not a millionaire before you ask. Damn, I wish I was. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.